Bossman Show. San Jose State new head coach Tim Miles with me out of the Mountain West Conference. Coach, good to talk to you. How is your Earth Day going so far, man?
It's great. It's great. I love it, man. And now I know I've really made it. I'm on the Bossman Show. It's finally happened. We've been trying to do this for a while, so now we've arrived.
Yes, we finally made it happen. 2021. We got it done finally, man. Coach, let me ask you, man. This is a great job, great university, great area, it's growing and booming. Tell us about this opportunity if you go out there to San Jose State and rebuild this thing up from scratch, man.
So this is my sixth head coaching job. I've had small college jobs, NAI, Division II, Division I independent at North Dakota State, Division I mid-major at Colorado State, which is also in the Mountain West, and then high major in the Big Ten in Nebraska. Now I'm back in the Mountain West with San Jose State, and it's a place that has not had a tradition of winning. I mean, for whatever reasons, they just have not got it done. I think it's been since 1996 since they made the NCAA tournament. And so we're here to really kind of do what Steve Fisher did down at San Diego State. It's an old Big Ten coach coming out to sunny California, right? Dust everything off, get this thing, get our hooks into this thing, right? Wake up the echoes, get Silicon Valley, which is right here, Fortune 500 company after Fortune 500 company. San Jose State provides more business majors, more engineering majors than anyone else, any other college in the country to Silicon Valley. So if you like that stuff and you want to make a lot of money when you're done playing basketball, this is a good spot to be. And the sun shines every day, boss man, every day,
yes.
Right? My tan is just getting better and better and better. In Nebraska, man, it's raining. It's cold.
Yes.
It's wind blowing.
Yeah, Coach, when the Hawks come play out west, I love it. That means I get to go out west too. And the only thing about out west, Coach, is the time zone. 3 hours ahead is behind Atlanta. That's what I think about it. But the weather is so great. I'm like, it's only 9 o'clock. It's like it's midnight in my body.
I know. I get tired. I'm tuckered out at the end of the night. I turn on Sunday. I turn on the TV 9 a.m. looking for cartoons. NBA games on there. I'm like, what's going on? This is different. I'm not sure.
Yes.
But yeah, that time zone gets you. I agree.
Yes, but the weather's great, man. And Coach, like you said, man, players want to come out there because that degree from that university goes places. Because Silicon Valley, anywhere you want to get a job, having that name behind you, that degree means something. Talk about that, Coach. How that degree, that educational background, that university, man, it means something.
Well, the great part about being a college athlete is oftentimes, somebody's paying for school a little bit, right? Or a lot of it. So you got a chance for a debt-free education, or at least, like in Division II, you get most of your education paid for, whatever it might be. What a great opportunity to advance your life as a young person and start things with credentials that somebody else paid for, right? And I mean that wholeheartedly because I didn't have that. Boss man, I don't know about you, but man, I was a full payer.
Scholarship got me through, Coach, luckily. Master's degree, not so much.
There you go. Right? So as we go, I think that now when you put yourself in a position like San Jose State, which was originally a teacher's college, and then just happened to be in a place where Apple started, Cupertino's like 18 miles away, right? Google's moving their headquarters to downtown San Jose, right? So you've got Microsoft, you got Tesla, Facebook. I mean, I can't, there's 38 of them between here and San Francisco that are within an hour away. So now you've got this old teacher's college that is ramping up the business end, the technology end, and the engineering end to help these guys, the software thing. And it's really become an all-encompassing place. So a young guy that wants to come and wants to be a coach, he can get a great teaching degree. Another guy that's got a feel for technology, he can go anywhere he wants to. So it's a really cool place because I think that a lot of basketball players see those two areas right now as what they like to do. They love hoops, they love coaching, teaching, all of that stuff. And then they love that crazy stuff too on the, those video games and all that technology crap, social media, but it's all right here for you. And our football coach who won the Mountain West Championship last year, Bossman, has done a tremendous job connecting his players with Silicon Valley. We look forward to doing the same thing.
Coach, it's funny. I was talking to my friend the other day about when we was growing up. We had Game Boys, the Game Boy printers, and like the Marios, the N64s, and these kids got PS5s, iPads. I'm
Oh,
like, I never would imagine a 3-year-old having a cell phone because my friend's son has a cell phone at 3 years old. Like at 3 years old, I didn't know how to even do the phone hardly at 3 years old. I'm in my 30s.
that kid's going to be 8 and he's going to come over and get you set up with your Wi-Fi. And
Yes.
no, here's the problem. You got to, yeah, you got to turn your mentions off on this. Like, don't even go there. You're 8.
Yes. So yeah, that technology stuff is fun, man. Coach, I'm gonna tell you, I asked you about this though. My dad was a coach too as well. My dad was a coach. So I want to know, I never wanted to be a coach. I just wanted to play and talk about the game. But my dad been coaching for years. He was just retired 5 years ago. So for you, what got you into coaching? I know my dad says it was about helping young men grow and be better. What got you into this profession?
Yeah, that's a great question. And as I started, when I was even in high school, it was just natural for me. Like our high school coach was like, so I had 4 coaches in 4 years at this little high school. I grew up in nowhere, South Dakota. And so as I went and I was a junior, our coach wanted to start a stronger junior high program, a 5th and 6th grade basketball program. I didn't play a basketball game until I was a 7th grader, right? Didn't play a game. Played on the playground, played in the park, at recess, whatever, but I didn't play in an organized game until I was 13 years old, right? So these kids now, they got a career by 13, okay? So for me, when they started this 5th and 6th grade program, I started going down and helping coach with practice. And it was just easy for me. And it seemed like I could explain something to somebody and they could do it, and then they were better than they were previously. Now, I couldn't do that myself. Like I knew what I needed, but I couldn't get my body to move that way or whatever it might be, but I could help others, And then when I was a senior in high school, I started coaching Little League baseball and girls softball and loved that. So I went to college to be a teacher and a coach. And then my college girlfriend dropped me my senior year. She just like, I'm done. And we had this plan, like we're going to go get married and we're going to go teach, right, in the same little town. And she was going to do, and all of a sudden now I could do anything I wanted. So thank you to Echo. I got a chance to go on and be a college basketball coach. And that's what I started doing. I just started coaching college right away, became a graduate assistant and then an assistant, met my lovely wife when I was right there in grad school. We've been together 24 years. And this is my 25th year of head coaching here as I start San Jose State.
Man, Coach, that's an amazing story, man. You know what, man? You maybe want to get into coaching. I'm in my 30s. I might want to still do it because I mean, Coach, my dad has me draw up plays still. Like, my dad has me draw X and O stuff, whether it be football, basketball. My dad says, do it. I said, JR, I want you to show the kids this play because I showed you how to do this stuff. I'm on the board, coach. Like, see, you should coach, son. I said, it's coming around you. I learned that. It's been in my head. It's in memory. I know inside zone, outside zone. I know help off the strong side. I know what gaps and slots. I know all this from you. It's in my head, but he wants me to get it.
Yeah. Dad, listen, I just want to talk about it. I don't want to try and get those guys to do it, man. That's a different.
I'm not trying to drop any pin downs, any ATOs. I'm not trying to do all this stuff, man. Out of bounds plays. I'm trying to call green and 1 down, 5 down. I'm not trying to do all this stuff, man.
I love it, man. Yeah,
Go ahead, coach.
No, as a dad, I'm the same way. I'm like, are you? Yeah, I tell my daughter, she's trying to figure out her major. Why don't you coach? Come on, you should coach. Well, I like basketball, but I'm not sure, And so I'm wearing out my son now. I think you should coach, and so I'll get one of them. My daughter's in college.
Coach, I'm the only child, coach. So I get it double. I'm the only child, so I get it double.
Yeah, I'm of the variety. 1 for 2 from the field's not bad, so we just got to do it.
Yes,
right?
It's funny. My mom's a counselor and my dad's a coach. So
awesome.
So I guess
you'd be a great coach, then. By the way,
yeah,
you'd be great.
Yes. And coach, tell us about this, man. Building a program for you guys. What would be your ideal Spartan to represent this great university that you're now at, man?
Yeah, a mentally tough, physically tough person that loves a challenge, that's not afraid. I love fearless guys. I really do love guys that are like you've got to look at because you're not going to come here because we're prettier than the next one. You're not going to come for bricks and mortar. You're not going to come for whatever. Like even our fan support isn't where it needs to be. You're going to come for an opportunity. And because you are a winner, you want to win and you want to help build something. So some of these guys like can see themselves in me and the programs I've taken over, and they can see themselves in San Jose State and what we're trying to be. So when I start talking about building that dream of what I want this program to become, like I told you earlier, old Steve Fisher, man, got his hooks down into San Diego and did it right at San Diego State, right? Pretty nice place to live. He's got the mountains on one side, the ocean on the other. We're right in a valley, right? And we get all the good weather. San Francisco, it's all the crappy weather, and so we got a good thing here, right?
Oh, yes.
So some kids, though, see that vision and they see themselves as an upstart. They see themselves as a guy with a chip on their shoulder or a guy trying to prove themselves. And we are attracted to those guys. And those are the guys that make it for us. And those are the guys we need. Oh, they need to be really good, too. Long, athletic.
Oh, yes.
Skilled.
Yeah, yes. Hey, kids in Atlanta, I endorse it. Go play for Coach Miles right
Absolutely.
there. If you're a 3-and-D guy, anybody can play 1 through 5. Defend switch every screen. You can play 1 through 5. Let's do it. Get into the bodies.
I'm in.
That's like my dad. I know I can get to.
I know, sound just like him switching all those screens.
Our hands can contest. The play live ball. Let's go. Let's get it.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it, man.
Yeah, come on, go out there and play for him. And Coach, I'm asking this, man. I feel like it's going to be good for you, man, because your AD, your president, man, have a vision for you. And you know how to build something. You've coached at all levels of basketball. You know how to do it. So you can build this thing the right way. And the portal helps out a lot, too. Guys want an opportunity. Hey, sunny California, the Valley, Mountain West, great mid-major conference. I think it sounds good to me. Great education, great coach, tough competition, but you're going to be seen. Hey, let's go San Diego State. Let's do it. Let's go San Jose State. Let's go San Jose State. Despite the blue. The blue looks good. It's royal blue. You don't look good in your uniform? Come on now. Let's do it.
3 stripes. We got 3 stripes right with us,
too. Yes. Hey, Coach, I'm for you, man. Tell the guys go out there right now, play for Coach Miles. I'm telling you, he's going to have a good time, man. I love it.
And we love Georgia. I mean, I love Georgia. I absolutely love Georgia. Andy Ogaday was a young kid that I had from Georgia, and he had played at Ole Miss and transferred to us at Colorado State, became a first-team all-conference guy. And I tell you what, he was absolutely delightful. He actually has played on the Nigerian team that went not to the Olympics, they went to the World Cup, and he was on that squad. And so he's a kid that's done a great job. Now he's settled in Denver. He liked that front range. You get out there and you like some of those things, right? And he's a lot of fun. So we've had some Georgia guys. It's been a long time, but I didn't have any Georgia guys. I had Coco Cofield too out of at North Dakota State, and he stayed up in that area too. Coco was a great kid. He could have played football or basketball. He could have gone to Florida State. Instead, he came to North Dakota State, played hoops with us. Good stuff.
Well, Coach, I got good news for you, Coach. The show was heard in Texas, New Mexico, Alabama, Tennessee, Indiana. See, I have affiliates in Arkansas. I have affiliates, Coach. I'm syndicated, Coach. So we're based in Atlanta, but guess what? A lot of people hit this interview on the weekend.
Yeah. Let me re-riff this now. I love Arkansas. I love Texas. We love them all.
Yes.
We love them all.
Yes. Hey, so Coach, we got affiliates here. We're syndicated now. We got affiliates all over.
I love it.
Yeah. We're going to help you out one way. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Shantae Leggins told me this. She said, boss man, one for your show, I went and got two guys from Georgia. They heard about me from your show. So he told me that on the air one day. I was like, oh, wow. These guys from listening to your show, they came out here to play for me. Like, wow.
That's awesome, man. I like it.
So, yeah.
So start charging a fee.
Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, guys, listen to the show, Coach. They'll hear it. They're like, okay, let's look at this some more. So, yeah, man, I love it, man. And, Coach, I was asking you this, man. How's it been meeting the guys that's there? I know we have a coaching change. Some guys are going to leave naturally. But how's it been kind of connected with the young men who want to stay there, but hasn't put their names in that portal quite yet?
Yeah. So far we've been fortunate, but one of the issues is our campus is shut down right now for classes. So a lot of those guys are at home. We got guys in Louisiana, Texas, Brazil, right? All kinds of stuff. So I've got 3 guys that have been on campus I've met and I've worked out, and that's been great. I do a Zoom about every 3 or 4 days. And that's a lot of fun too, to get those guys organized. And when I look at it, this Zoom stuff, man, that you and I are doing right now, like I'm 54. So it's not like I'm technologically ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of know what to do, but damn, I learned in a hurry how to get Zoom going.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I know how to mute myself, when to not mute myself. Like I got it all figured out. Thank goodness. And by the way, Zoom World Headquarters are right here on the campus of San Jose. I meant to say that. But they made it easy for a guy like me to even figure out, which has been great. But and we've been recruiting with Zoom, and it's been great because I got an assistant in Portland. I got an assistant in Tucson, Arizona. They're not even on campus yet. They're going to be on campus next week. And we've talked to 8 guys, and we just box them up right here in a little computer and go face to face, and everybody gets a chance to talk. And you think we know what the heck we're doing, but we don't. But we're faking it till we make it. But this has been a crazy thing in these last couple of years, how people have had to, coaches especially, how we had to change the way we do things. And still, the best thing though, man, as you know, Bossman, is face to face and hanging out, chopping it up, getting to know guys. Like that is the deal. And this is awesome. But man, can you imagine being in studio together and feeling that energy? It'd be so good. So good.
Coach, I will tell you, man, I've not been to my studio since March 14th of last year.
Oh.
Like, so all the good about it is I can see you guys now. Usually I've just be on the phone. Now I can hear you.
That's
now I can see you, can see me, and I'm happy to talk to you. Some guys are like, are you happy to talk to me? Yes, I am. I'm enjoying the conversation. You just can't see it. I'm enjoying everything you're telling me. So yes, you can see that I really love what I'm doing because people are like, wow, you really enjoy this. Yeah, I'm doing it for 10 years. This is my life and my career, man. I love talking about sports. That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, you're good at it. That's what's good, man. You're very good at it. And I'm happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes. And Coach, what's funny is this, man. The Final Four was going to be in Atlanta. I had so many interviews set up for the Final Four. They got canceled. It was like such a bummer because I was having to come to the studio with me. I was going to come to all the coaches' clinics and conferences. Man, I had stuff lined up. It was going to be the best thing ever.
So what they'll do, they'll give it back to you in 3 or 4 years, and you'll be worldwide syndicate by then.
Oh yeah, hey, Coach. I got listening worldwide. Yes, we do. We got some in France and in Germany. I get the emails. I'm like, wow, okay, we doing something out here, man.
I love it.
And I hope we have a Lake Point and the Peach Jam too. I'm praying for that because that's always another point of I'll go see all you guys and meet up with you guys when I see you at those events. Cause I love it. Because I mean, between Atlanta Hawks, Kennesaw, Georgia State, Mercer. I'm there. And I'll drive over to UAB and over to Sanford and see some people. So I don't care. If you're close enough, I'll drive and see you. If I'll do it. That's what I do.
I love it. Yeah, we go to the Peach Jam. We go upstairs to the coach's room. You get those fresh peaches. Oh, my goodness. They just melt in your mouth. It's so good.
Now, Coach, I got a few more for you. This is all about Atlanta right now. It's about Atlanta here.
Okay.
What is your favorite Atlanta restaurant when you come to town, man?
God, down in Buckhead, what is the place called? It's like a steak joint, and it's down in Buckhead, and I cannot remember. You're killing me. I don't have it either. I don't have it. There's a steak place in the Buckhead area. I'm going to find out for you.
Oh, yeah. We do it, Coach. Hey, live radio people. This is how we do live here. The coach going to look up on his phone. We're in 2021. Live radio. We doing it.
Yeah, this is the great part about the internet. I used to have to lie about this, right? So I've been to the American Cut before down there. And
it's okay.
It was solid. It was good. I liked it. But, I got hired at Nebraska because Daniel Parker and Parker & Associates, the search firm that does a lot of the coaching searches, is in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So they fly you out there, put you up into whatever the hotel is right next. It seems like it's a Marriott or a Hilton. and then you just walk over the way, go to the interview, and then they put you in a car and send you home. And then you sweat out 2 days to find out if you got that job or not.
Yeah, I actually love that too. 'Cause I'm like, yeah, these insiders don't know what I know. I'm seeing the real thing go down.
Yeah, exactly. Right? You was walking in and out.
Yeah, but see, unlike them, I'm not putting it out there because that's why you can trust me. I don't go tweet it out. Guess who I saw today doing this? That's not what I do. I just keep it, follow the way. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah, so yeah, Coach, when you come to town, I'm gonna take you some places I love. If you love seafood, I got there for you. Mexican, I got there for you. Soul food, I got there for you, Coach. Whatever you want, man.
I'm in.
I can show you about it.
Yep. So last time I was there, I ate in the food court at that CNN tower.
Oh, yes.
And then I went and I sat outside and talked on the phone in that Centennial Park area with the fountains and everything. Everybody was trucking through the fountains, the little kids. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, Coach. You should see it now. And the Ferris wheel, you see, hey, Coach, we never closed. We was unclosed 3 weeks in Atlanta. Okay, we was closed 3 weeks, Coach. We opened back up April 24th of last year, Coach. I remember the day. Okay, we was closed 3 weeks. Okay.
We're still closed here in California. I think the leadership.
A year ago tomorrow, we was opened up back up in Georgia. Now, mind you, I have asthma. I'm not out here being crazy.
Don't mess around, man.
Yeah, so I got my 2 Pfizer shots. Mom and Dad got Pfizer. We all Pfizered up. We're good.
I'm right with you. I got my 2 Pfizers too.
Yeah, we are good. So yeah, I'm not out, but yeah, unfortunately, our state was open up early. First one to open up was Georgia, of course, of all places. We're open up early. Yeah. So I'm not quite being crazy. And the last one I got for you, Coach, is what is your favorite all-time moment being in Atlanta, all your times coming here? What's been your favorite all-time moment coming to this city?
Okay. So I sat with Nico Medved, who's the assistant, or he was my assistant at Colorado State. And we were at a diner. Right. And and so we're at this diner and this young girl walks up and I said, "Can I get a Pepsi?" And she says, "Sir, you're in Atlanta." And I said, "Yeah, I wanted to order a Pepsi." And she says, "You're in the wrong town." And she walks away. I was joking. Just trying to get a crack. She was like offended.
She was dead serious, was she?
She was dead serious. Like we are Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? And I was just messing around, And so she's like, literally like, "I'll take your order later." She marches off, man. And honest to God. And then literally being out with the coaches at some of the, establishments all through Atlanta for the Final Four, when the Final Four has been there, and just hanging out. There's so many cool bars and restaurants and everything. And not only in Buckhead, everywhere, right? And so, just sitting there and talking and catching up with new people and catching up with old friends and seeing all that. I really wish Atlanta could have had that again. You know what I mean? But I'm sure we'll be back there sooner than ever. But those are, like I remember one of my assistant coach, his best buddy was in town, and I'd just been married. And this kid was like maybe 5 years younger than us and pulled a trick on my wife where he says, "Hey, give me a kiss on my hand." He pulled his hand and gave her a kiss, right? She was like turned red, and I just remember it was like a practical joke, stupid, like you're 13 years old doing stuff like that. But I just remember those things, like just really enjoying the town. And I love Atlanta. Just don't like Atlanta. If I'm coming in from Augusta trying to get to the airport, and it's 8 a.m. and my flight's at 9, I'm not getting to that airport. Like the traffic is not, I'm not making it, right?
Coach, the best time
That's
to
the
drive
only thing I
through
don't
here is
like.
between 10 a.m.
Traffic, 2 hours a day.
10 and 2 p.m. is your best time to get through here, or after 10 o'clock at night. Okay,
Yep.
you just got to time it up just right, or you're gonna be stuck in traffic all day.
Yeah, no doubt.
And see, Coach, I'm gonna tell you, I grew up right by the stadium. It's not. I grew up when not much. I was poor. I couldn't go to a Falcons, Braves, or Hawks and save my life. But now I get to cover these teams every day. I get to go to the games all the time. So I've made it, Coach. I'm living a dream, man.
I was just going to say, you're living a dream, my man. You're living a dream.
Yeah, I grew up looking at these. We can't even afford to go to the games. But now I can pay for my dad or my mom, get them in whatever they want to go. I can do it because the Lord's blessed me with this great platform I had for 10 years. So
awesome.
I'm living the dream. The Lord's blessed me. I got that master's degree, coach. Right from the master's degree on August 13th, getting the job on August 29th. Now I had the radio show since then.
Awesome. That is awesome.
So
it's only getting better and better, right?
Yes.
We got San Jose we're repping on there today. It's only going to get finer and finer and better and better.
Yes, we're spreading the love all over the country, coach. We don't care where you're from, what conference. We will have you on this show and show you love. That's what we do here. Positive interviews, having fun. See, I'll tell you all the time, I'm not the guys in your area. I'm not going to ask you about why a guy's not playing. I'm going to ask you about why a guy's not doing. We're going to have fun. We're not going to discuss that here on this show. Let those guys locally do that stuff. That's y'all job. I'm not trying to dig for dirt. I'm happy to have fun and make this thing look good. Boost there. Get somebody some positivity going on.
There we go. Let all that bickering go on ESPN and all those other spots.
Yes, indeed. Coach, it's good to make it happen, Coach. This is a long time coming, but this was so fun, man. I can't wait to see you in Atlanta, man. When I come out there, I'm going to make sure I call you. Hey, Coach, I'm in town, man. Show me this great place you're at now, man. I want to see it firsthand, man.
I love it. Listen, you come out this way, you let me know. I appreciate you having me on today. It's been a lot of fun.
Coach, anytime. Look forward to it, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, bye now.